Are you boys here to look at the refrigerator?
No.
We're here to look at the TV. Oh.
Look at what? Cha-cha-cheetah. Free-wheel bicycle.
Hey, we're live.
Holy shit.
We're live.
That's loud as
We are live on a Thursday. Welcome to Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast. I'd say we're a comedy, like history type podcast.
I don't know if we're that funny, but
Yeah.
we're coming at you live from Casper, Wyoming. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Yeah. I'm Stevie V.
I'm Jake.
Josh.
Sweet. That worked perfect.
Yeah,
Right.
We're a good team.
good team. Man. Getting it down.
Right.
Why is that so loud?
I'll
It's
turn the
probably
speaker
because I'm
on
like
there.
right up to it.
Well, and because this speaker,
It's actually not like on
I turned up a little bit. We'll fucking turn this down here.
Yeah, thank you everybody for being here tonight. Unfortunately, Dave couldn't make it. He will be on a later show.
Oh yeah,
Better, Jake?
it wasn't bad like live. To be honest.
Yeah, what did you guys think? Last week we had 307 Reacts on. Them dudes were pretty rad.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
It was fun talking to those guys for sure.
You know, one thing that I have noticed, like after we like have guests and stuff, it seems like the time after the show goes so fucking quick, man. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh shit.
Right.
But yeah. And then I had the Mother's Day sale at the Nicolason. Thank you everybody that came out to that.
How'd that go, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
yeah.
There was a lot of stuff going on that day too, but it was awesome. Met some new people and
Good.
yeah. Ooh, excuse me.
Look cute on us, huh?
I just got like a gnarly headache right before we started this. Yeah. Well, my back was hurting.
Uh-oh.
Mm,
You had
the
the flu?
small little-
You had the flu or what?
Negative.
Oh no, your face is red.
Is it?
Kinda.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Great.
Check him. Does he get the
Hey,
fever?
dude,
No, you gotta stick your finger in his
no,
butt.
no. Oh, no. No, I'm a welder. I could tell. I'll spit
It
on
does kinda
If it
feel
says
warm.
I know it's 145.
Oh, dang.
What shows do we got? We got a show coming up Saturday. The band Repent. Shout out to them.
Yeah, and their beer release too, isn't it?
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
That shows at Oil City Brewing Company. What time is it at? Do you know?
I don't know. I can't be
It's probably
100%.
open at 7.
Yeah.
We're really ill prepared with that. So
Yeah.
If you didn't know, but hey, check out the band Repent, and like if you want more deets, our lack of information gets you to look into their shit. So
Yeah. That's why we post stuff.
yeah, there's that too.
Let's see. What else do we got? Oh, next week, it will actually be on a Wednesday. Little Shop of Burgers is going to be with us.
Sweet.
Are they bringing any wings and
They bring
burgers
some
and shit?
burgers.
I don't know. I
They
could
should.
ask.
We should grill up some burgers and bring that shit.
They're going to be here talking about the Comic-Con, which is rad, and the first annual what is it? 3-on-3, I believe. I apologize, but Northside Vapes is putting it on that basketball tournament.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. I'm actually donating a piece for that too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be LeBron, more than likely.
Negative. You know what? It's actually really cool. We ain't gonna get into this day in history, but the person that I'm painting is actually in this day in history.
Oh, neat.
A portion.
Just a little teaser for you.
Yeah. You know what? I will say this. Man, it feels really different doing it on Thursday, which is kind of cool,
It
but
feels weird. It does. It's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. And I think, the other thing I was thinking too is like, if you think about it, like we usually, we don't get like hella drunk or anything, you know what I mean? But there's usually like a good, hour and a half before we go on.
Right.
But I don't know. It's cool. I dig it. Thank you, everybody that's watching, too, by the way.
We got 3 people. I haven't had any comments. Have you?
Yeah,
Negative.
give us a comment. Even
Yeah,
if you
somebody
don't,
make
that's
sure-
cool.
Let us know that our stuff's working.
Yeah.
Say something.
Oh, and I'm going to get it set up, too. Once again, shout out to 307 Reacts. I am going to set up a Patreon. I don't know exactly how it's going to work or any of that because I just kind of started messing with it. Like, was it like Monday or whatever? And I don't know. Then I got like distracted because, oh yeah, go check out the Casper Horseheads baseball team on May 25th. It's the opening day. And I'm going to be the man that's like live streaming it on YouTube.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And congrats to you, mate.
Thanks.
Shout out to Britt from my work, buddy.
Hey.
Watching
Thanks for tuning
Yeah.
in.
On a Thursday.
on a Thursday.
Thursday.
There was gonna be a little like spiel kind of thing that I was gonna post on there.
Oh, is
Get-
it Throw Up Thursday? Oh, dang.
No.
Negative.
Hell to the no. To the no.
Throw Up Thursday. Just kidding. I'm good with it.
No, it was like what was it? Grab your drinks or put the kids to bed. Grab your drinks and tune in to Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast.
I dig it.
Heck yeah.
I mean, it is kind of an off day. You know what I mean?
It
So,
is.
you know, what else better are you going to do? Just watch us live, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know?
Right, Britt? Yeah. Thanks for watching. Say something.
Say
Megan
something.
Loftus is watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey,
Josh
Megan.
Fredrickson is watching as well. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks,
Oh,
Josh,
yeah,
for
yeah.
watching.
Yeah, I try to watch it.
Thanks for tuning in, Josh.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm watching.
Share it up. Oh, Megan probably already knows this, but opening day for the Horseheads is May 25th.
Heck yeah.
Oh, the day before that, too, I was down at the T-Hawk studio today. Yep. I'm going to be on the Sunday brunch on the 24th. Well, the episode, you know how that works.
Right.
But it was cool because, like, we were talking about art stuff, and I was like, you asked me at the Nicolason or whatever if it'd be on the show, and I'm game. But let's just talk art stuff. Can we just art chat?
Art it up.
Yeah, so I'm super excited for that.
Good.
Trailer Park Biker.
Well, that's right. We didn't shout out our sponsors yet.
Shout out to Trailer
We could
Park
do
Biker.
that. Yeah. So this might be a short show, just saying. We're kind of shooting from the hip.
Well, I do got some
I mean,
stuff
he's
wrote
got some
down.
Yeah, we
content,
got
but,
some
like,
stuff.
it might be shorter than usual.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
hey, last time Stevie and I did one where it was just shooting the shit, we
It was
ended up
almost a
being
2
long
hour.
time
dude.
after
I know,
we
it's
started getting into it.
What are you doing?
But we did have the internet like right up here
Right.
and stuff too. But
Yeah.
Anywho,
Yeah.
shout out to the sponsors, Trailer Park Baker. Yeah.
Yeah.
we got the mobile OnSite Oil.
Ooh, Debo's.
For all your lubrication needs.
Yep.
Mobile on site for all your paint needs. Debo.
And if you need to get tattooed, Ivan Tubles, the only tattoo shop in Mills, Wyoming.
Yep. Right next to Subway.
Very accessible.
Get yourself a foot long and a tattoo of it. If you want.
Hell yeah, that's a good idea.
Great idea. So whenever you
They
walk
should
into
hook up a
Subway, just
Subway.
like, I want this.
They should hook up a Subway.
It's
make the
obviously
fucking
Italian herbs and cheese, idiot.
You get $1 off if you got the sub fucking tattoo.
I think you should get subs for life if you get your favorite sub tattoo.
Right?
on you.
Didn't
Well,
they had something like that at one time? I think didn't they?
No,
Subway?
Blimpies
Maybe
had
not at Subway, but I did
I
see
think
like
it's Wendy's.
if you
It's
get
got
like
a
the
tattoo.
logo.
Mm-hmm.
I never heard of that. I know you used to be able to say, what was it? The Blimpies thing. Oh, I just had a brain fart.
Uh-oh.
I had it in my head though. Simply Blimpies. If you could say Simply Blimpies 3 times,
And you'd
they'd
have-
give you a free sub.
Huh.
Back in the day.
I bet they were regretting that after a while.
No, a lot of people, they
I'd
were
be sitting in
hardcore
the
about it.
parking lot. Like,
Yeah,
No, they were
dude.
for real about it. If you couldn't do it 3 times, they wouldn't give you.
yeah, who's the judge and what's the precedence?
No shit.
You have to be able to say it. You can't be like
No shit,
like
but-
I just did. They're like
Let me guess, you're back again.
Sir,
simply blimpy. You gotta say it.
You already
3
have
times.
to say it.
Simply blimpy. Simply blimpy. See, it's hard.
When I was
simply blimpy, simply blimpy, simply blimpy.
There you go.
free
So,
sub.
Free sub.
Bam.
Look it up.
Stevie, can you get a free sub?
Negative. I'm not even gonna try.
I can't either.
I can barely say regular words.
Regular was
Yeah.
a stretch for you. Just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, earlier I was talking to Dagan, and he was telling me that there is this place in Sioux Falls. It's called, fuck, I don't remember. Anyway, it was a craft beer. I was letting him know, or I was telling him about how the band Repent had their beer and the Shiverz had their beer, and he's like, there's this place downtown in Sioux Falls. They have 50 beers on tap. You can sit there and sample them all day. I'm like, what? He's like, honestly, if I was into craft beer, I'd probably try and do it, but
That's like a cross-eyed fucking hangover.
yeah, dude.
What's up, Henry? Thanks for watching.
Like you got hit upside the head with a board. Just... Sioux Falls is alright though.
Yeah,
Place is
yeah,
getting huge.
yeah. I actually did see when I went and got gas today. I seen somebody with Wyoming or Sioux Falls plates.
Same the other day. What
Yeah.
kind of car was it?
It was a truck,
I'd seen a
old man.
I'd seen a SUV with Sioux Falls plates the other day.
It's weird because usually it's Rapid City
Yeah.
or
Bell Foods.
How do
Yeah.
you know what plates they
It's 2, isn't it?
Rapid
Just
City
like
is 2.
Wyoming is?
Oh, it's 1. 1
Yep.
is. Yeah, but it's like the very first number is 1, and then the rest is just numerical.
Yeah.
Kind of like ours, yeah. But there's alphanumerics, and Rapid City's 2, and. God,
Mitchell's 8.
Watertown is 5.
Mm.
It's population is how it goes.
I see.
But that's weird because it doesn't change. Like if a city leapfrogged another, would that change?
I don't know.
Mm.
That's what Mabry does all the time.
Like I've always wanted to know how the fuck do you spell? Like if you were to write a book and somebody said,
You can't do like U.
no,
H.
yeah,
It's like
there's no letter for.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to put schwas in.
Yeah, like umlaut. Fucking tildes.
Put a
And,
little mustache underneath the U's, so the U's all touch. You have to make it into music and put it on bars.
yeah, maybe that's.
Yeah.
It's just like a couple lines.
The last week when there was a, well, you know how it goes. I had stuff wrote down, but I didn't say it. It was pretty funny. Okay, so I go and pick Mabry up from school, and she's like sitting by that tree or whatever. So like I go, and I was like, oh, I go to duck, and I hit my fucking head, dude, and I'm like, motherfucker, and then I was like, oh shit, no, man. There's like all those parents and stuff there, and there's all like those kids. I felt bad.
The saplings will get you every time.
Yeah,
Sorry, that's a short joke.
it was the one that like, this fucking guy, man. It was right there too. You know what I mean? Right on the
dude.
button.
Oh man, I've done that so many times on the button, like especially with Wyoming wind, and like you're trying to get in your car and the door fucking hits you, and like
Oh,
your
yeah.
fucking head hits the door jam with the button, like, and you're spilling shit, and you're like, fuck this place.
Oh, speaking of like wind and stuff, sending good vibes out to. We were already talking about Sioux Falls. They got hit with a tornado earlier.
Madison, South Dakota did too.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah.
an
That
outbreak.
that's actually why I called Dagan too, because I seen a bunch of people in Mitchell are like, oh, electricity's out, da da da. But he's like, yeah, I was at the folks' house and walked home, and well, the power went out there, but he lives like a block or two away, and he's like, yeah, I got to the house, I could turn the lights on, and it worked. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. I was calling to see you guys.
I seen today like all of Douglas was out too. for
Oh, really?
Several hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it wasn't until like 7:30, 8:30 at night they were supposed to come on, and it was like posted around like 2.
Damn.
Like people are like couldn't get food or anything. Or
Jeez.
nothing. Yeah, a complete shutdown of the town. It's Putin.
Christopher.
Yeah. Did you do the new Facebook profile pic?
I don't do that shit.
We got Chris.
Chris, hey, what's up, Chris?
What up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Thanks for tuning in tonight on a
From
Thursday.
307 Reacts.
Yeah,
Yeah, check out their show.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can find them on YouTube.
The YouTube.
The-
What's up, boys? Popping in for a few.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, what the fuck were we talking about now?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, the power?
Oh yeah, the power in Douglas is out for like a minute, and it was totally Putin's fault. And then you went somewhere with that.
See those big
Nope.
things?
There it was. There it went.
See those big ones? Those are Stevie.
Oh, have you ever? Oh, well, you know, last night because I sent you.
Oh, there you go.
I sent you. I text you about it. So I was sitting out here painting,
Oh yeah.
and I looked over, and I have looked at that fucking Hulk Hogan chest since I was a little kid.
Yeah.
He is okay. Do you remember the song? I am a real American.
Yeah.
Fight for yada yada yada. He's doing the most disrespectful fucking thing right there that you could actually do. Holding on to the fucking American flag.
Not all folded up,
Yeah.
Right?
but times are different.
So
That was
are
like-
you a real American?
Times are totally different. He was Walmart American for sure.
Yeah.
That was like the beginning of the Iraq War and shit, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
And there was like a big old,
The first Iraq War.
yeah.
Desert Storm, not Eagle.
Right.
And I can't remember exactly. He was like wrestling somebody, and the other guy had like an Iraq flag. Oh man, I need to get back up on my wrestling history. But yeah, one dude was like, you know, doing the fucking flag, and then yeah, here was Hulk Hogan, had the American flag. He stood for America. You know
That's
what I
how you
mean?
do propaganda, folks.
Exactly, yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, his manager, that Jimmy Hart dude, was the one that actually was like, yeah, red and yellow. McDonald's is red and yellow. Everybody loves McDonald's. Like mic drop. You know what I mean? Like those are the colors to go with because McDonald's was like it's crazy.
Yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Anyway, do you want to hear some weird shit from the internet?
Oh,
We
God.
don't have any more
Here we
sponsors
go.
that we're supposed to say? We didn't miss anybody?
I don't believe so.
I think we kind of nailed them all,
Yeah,
perhaps.
yeah.
Perfect. Fuck yeah. 10 for 10, bud.
Oh yeah, if you need stickers for your guns, gunslaps.com.
Oh, shout out to Fumbled Penis Podcast
Yep.
and
Sunday brunch.
yeah, Sunday Brunch.
Bob and Ray.
Sunday Brunch.
Oh yeah. And by the way, thank you, Bobby, for that wonderful adult beverage the other day. The Mother's Day sale. That was
Was it Tall Boy a Keystone?
It wasn't. It was Bud Light, but I didn't really care. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, because like after that night, and then I slept in, dude. Went down there. I didn't have everything set up, and like I'm just like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
A shit show. A shit show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But it was awesome. Oh, Kamikaze Kid.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the kid.
Shout out to Death Toast.
Cottonwood Boys.
Yeah.
Cottonwood Boys, hell yeah.
The Shivers.
Yep.
Shiverz. All day.
So this is coming from the Coast to Coast AM website. It's pretty funny shit, actually. So in Texas, there's a man that... so he cut... wee hours a night. I'm not even going to look at this. I'm going to try to picture this, okay? Wee hours of the night. There's a man mowing this yard. The police come, and he takes off with the lawnmower. This guy literally went to these people's house to steal his lawnmower, their lawnmower, but he mowed the fucking grass, dude, the front and the back. The video was he went and he actually put gas in the mower and fired it up. Man, wow, that takes some balls.
Yeah, no shit. That's the biggest fuck you ever. Like, it would have been cooler if he'd have, like, mowed a big wiener in the yard.
Yeah.
And then drove off.
But according to the article, he mowed the whole entire yard.
Good for him. What
Yeah.
Said if you brought it back?
No, he abandoned it. So the police came.
He
He took off. Yeah, he took off and then just like, but they caught him later.
It would have been cooler if, like, they never caught him.
Yeah.
He's been hopping trains
Well, I
ever
thought
since.
maybe he was like, well, I'll mow your lawn. I'm going to borrow it for a while, bring it back. Maybe that wouldn't have been so bad.
I really wish my dog would shut the fuck up. And I'm not editing that out. It's a live podcast coming from Casper, Wyoming.
Hashtag PETA.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought they were just against like fur coats and stuff.
No, we're against the freedom of animal speech.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, here's some good Casper stuff. This was actually on the Coast to Coast website. I don't know if you read I did share it. So, there was a man.
Yeah.
Whoa. Get out.
So he was at a residence claiming he was from the year 2048.
Oh, yeah, and he showed the streets all empty and shit.
Yeah, and he asked to speak to the president of Casper. He was intoxicated, of course.
No way.
But, I mean...
Who's the president of Casper?
There isn't one.
That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Mm-hmm. Where'd you find this?
It was right off the Coast to Coast AM website.
Oh, what?
Yes.
The president of Casper?
Yep. And the article was like...
Do we become a capital here pretty soon?
Well, that's what he was claiming. The other thing he was claiming was that, the aliens were injecting him with the alcohol. Oddly enough. Injecting him with alcohol.
During happy hour, hopefully.
Well, he was actually supposed to go to the year where dropped off in 2018 and wanted to oh shit.
2018 is like 4 years ago, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, they sent him to the wrong year. He was supposed to get sent to 2018 and not 2022. But he was so
How the fuck did they screw that up?
here's the thing.
Who did that?
No, it was him. It was him. He said that the reason why he was supposed to come here in 2018 was to warn everybody about the aliens that are supposed to be coming in the next year. And then at the end of the article, but at the end of the article, when it was like, and he was booked in jail for public intox and everything's like, I get it.
Amazing.
I get it. I love the story, but it's like, man, isn't there like something else that you could have, like maybe somebody seen looking Sasquatch or aliens or
Amber Heard or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. Spot her out in the wild.
What's up, Debo?
Debo.
He says, killer hat.
Thanks,
Man.
man.
I usually rock mine too. I usually do. I did the other day when we went golfing. Yeah, that was really. We should do that again.
Hell
sometime.
yeah, that's fun, huh? Smashing golf balls is always fun.
Whacking
Good stress
balls.
relief. Whacking balls. Boy, I've been whacking balls.
That's right, Chris. The meth and alcohol have been getting pretty wild these days. Let's see. There was another really interesting thing that. Oh, more Wyoming stuff.
Oh, God. Are we like doing Florida guy, but it's Wyoming guy now?
No, this is actually okay.
It'd
So
be cooler. Maybe we should do that. Like find Wyoming guy in an article. You know how they always have Florida guy? Florida guy, like,
Oh,
robs
yeah.
7-Eleven with a gator strapped to his back or some shit.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more articles about the King Cobra JFS.
That dude?
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That King Cobra dude. JFS, the wand guy.
Oh,
I actually
word.
saw him today out in the wild.
Did you?
Yeah, but so what I did is when I was at Mabry's gymnastics and stuff, I'll sit there and jot stuff down. But I wanted to get like more Wyoming stuff because I think maybe hopefully it will draw like the people that listen to the podcast like, oh, I wonder more stuff about Wyoming. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's where that's where we're based out of. But do you know where Carbon County is?
Yeah, dude,
Yes, I
where
do.
Rollins is.
Yep.
In Sinclair, yep.
So there at the museum, there is a pair of shoes that's made out of human skin.
I've heard about that.
So it kind of,
Shoes.
yeah, it kind of
Would
like
that be
intrigued
more
me.
like, hey, dude, than what we're wearing. Like, hey, dude, what the fuck are those? Like, those should be called hey, dude. Like, oh, hey, dude.
I think I'd be like, the fuck?
What if they didn't shave them? And it's just like, got like chest hair and shit.
Well, the crazy thing is like, so I'm like, I wonder why. You know what I mean? Well, apparently this dude used to rob trains and he would steal horses. And he was later hung, obviously, for this. But what they did is they took the sheet of skin and they made the pair of shoes, a doctor's like
Where'd
bag.
the skin come from?
The dude.
What?
They took it off his chest.
Huh?
Yeah.
What dude? Like, I missed
Big Nose George.
Oh, gotcha.
Big Nose George.
I've heard that name.
But yeah, they made a doctor bag, a coin purse, a pair of shoes, and
the coin purse? What is a coin purse made out of? Ding, ding, ding.
Guaranteed.
It's like, it gets cold out. You can only fit a couple quarters in there. I'm sorry. It's cold. This is all the money I have.
well, the other thing that was kind of strange, they used part of his skull for an ashtray.
Yeah, disrespect.
Yeah.
You little prick.
Don't worry, these are high grade Marlboros. They
The
ain't
thing-
L&Ms.
The thing that was kind of crazy, I mean, that was pretty much almost the end of the article, but the thing I
It's
didn't
a weird
understand,
article. What the fuck are you Googling?
weird mysteries in Wyoming or stuff like that.
You're weirding me out.
Yeah, I know. I do that all the
Give
time.
away your sources, bro.
Oh, yeah. I got it off of yourmom.com.
Well, I don't think that's what you're gonna get.
But the thing that I didn't understand is, like, it didn't say that he, like, killed anybody. It was just that he, like, robbed trains and stole horses. I mean, I do know
It
that.
That's a
Skin
big
shit?
deal back
Yeah,
then, though.
yep, stealing horses.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, why did you pick that guy?
No shit.
Because he probably stole a lot and he had a big nose.
I'm going to make a doctor bag out of you, boy.
Who wants the corn first? I'll take it.
Did he steal your horse? He stole 5 of mine. You get the coin purse.
That's so funny.
Did you know in Upton, the Red Onion Museum, there is a 2-headed calf in there exhibit.
I did not know
It
there
was
a
born in-
Red Onion Museum.
I didn't either.
I don't think I've
Where the fuck is Upton?
Upton?
I don't know.
I believe it's on the
Newcastle.
way to Utah? No, it is. You're right. It's over by
It's outside of
Newcastle. and
Newcastle.
shit. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the bigger town by the small town of Newcastle.
It was, well, apparently, it was born in 1941, and they named it Spotty.
Oh, nice. Is that the one that's in the Guinness book?
I don't know. It didn't really say. It showed a picture of it, though. I would probably stuff it, too. I'm not going to lie.
Right. Dude, if
Two-headed
you were a
calf.
Rancher, and you're like, look at this thing.
Like, I don't like this one. This one's my favorite, but that one,
Yeah.
that one can fuck off.
Over there by Upton, I guess, the Newcastle section or whatever. Sundance, that's kind of in the vicinity.
It's a Wyoming
maybe?
Black Hills.
Yeah.
Right.
They have a shoe tree there. A shoe tree.
What's going on over there?
People are
What is
bored.
going on over there?
Yeah.
Bored.
No shit. They
Well,
have nothing to do.
Apparently it started with somebody threw a shoe up in the tree, so if you see a shoe, you throw a shoe.
Into the tree.
Yep.
Well, it's like our version of like in Brooklyn and in the ghetto back in the day, throwing it over the power lines.
Yeah. Yep. Tying them together.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody that's watching tonight on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
Oh, and I probably should give a gnarly shout out to our podcast listeners on the Spotify, the Anchor, the Apple, Stitcher, Google. There's a bunch. We appreciate you, and we can see you too. Maybe not physically, but analytic wise. Analytical? I thought it was
Analytically.
well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are
Be
super
analytically.
fucking loud. I can't do those.
We appreciate you. And, yeah, drop us an email or something.
Yeah, man. Like, shoot us a text. Fucking
You
send
can-
us money and food and booze and
Yeah,
whatever. Whatever you want to do.
yeah, help us.
Hook us
Bacon?
up.
We want to make this podcast better for you guys. So if you donate, all that stuff goes towards new equipment. We just want to satisfy.
Yeah, if you want to hear us, our stupid voices any worse or better,
Yeah.
And,
it's up to you, really.
and side shots and all that kind of stuff that aren't this loud. I can't adjust it. Sorry.
Wow, that was really loud. Look at that.
Way loud.
Look at that spike, man.
I
think
think
know.
it's because of this is up.
But then
I think.
everything else is down.
Let's try it.
You're down.
It's the same. Remember we messed with it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's-
Stupid. Anyway, this day in history, May 12th. This day in history.
don't.
Uh,
Yeah, I turned that on.
This is kind of interesting because, man, weird. Yeah, I watched the History Channel a lot and stuff. Well, there's a show on there where it's like weird shit that's happened. Do you remember Charles Lindbergh?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Lucky Lindy. The first to fly across the Atlantic, right? Yeah.
Yeah. How his baby got kidnapped.
Yeah, dude.
And the show was actually,
There's an
About
international
that.
conspiracy about that, wasn't there?
yep, and that's what it was about. Well, when I
I
was,
can't remember the deets. But
oh, I got you. I
Sweet.
got you, dog.
jog my brain, bud. Jog my
Well,
brain.
the
I'm
crazy-
trying to remember.
The crazy thing was like, so when I was jotting this down earlier, and then I was like, whoa, weird. Like, it was today. Well, the child was unfortunately found,
Unfortunately found.
Not alive.
not alive.
Oh, see, that's the part I forgot.
And that was in 1932.
God dang.
2 months after he was kidnapped from Hopewell, New Jersey. So, like, some of the conspiracy stuff was there was a ladder going up to the window, right? Okay, there was, I believe, 3 people in the house as well. And one of the arguments, I guess, was, okay, so how did you know that that baby was right there up in that room? Unless you didn't know the inside or any of that stuff. Makes sense a little bit. The other thing was when they went into the room, there was like muddy footprints, which I guess is not strange because it's fucking muddy out. But the blankets that was covered up in were folded up and like put on the dresser. Like that's kind of weird, I guess.
I bet it's some kind of. It's weird. That's a weird era. What time was it? 1932.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It might have been kind of some kind of aviation race that was.
But
going
it was also what I remember about it. Didn't somebody ask for like a ransom and everything?
Yep, $50,000, and it was wrote in like broken English or whatever. But I mean, shit, at that time, fuck, who knew what was, you know what I mean? Proper English, I guess.
They
It
did
was.
like the cutout from newspaper, glued stuff together.
Oh, there was. I did see that there was like another letter that they did later on, but apparently the significance of the first one was there was like some kind of weird like print or something on it.
Right.
But the other
handwriting was all weird.
Yeah. Al Capone actually offered to help find the child.
Right.
But he was, in prison, obviously. And I don't know. I mean, that probably would have been pretty beneficial. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, yeah, very, very strange occurrences, I guess.
Yeah.
But, in 1903, Teddy Roosevelt took a trip to San Francisco.
Really?
Sounds dumb, huh?
No.
Kind of. When I was writing it down.
Well, I don't know.
There-
I'm
so
a
the-
big fan. No, I don't know a bunch about him, but
What's the next one?
he was one of the coolest presidents that I can
Yeah.
think of. Roosevelt.
And so in 1903, he took a trip to San Francisco. The significance behind it is that it was actually filmed. So that was the very first president that had actually been filmed. You know what I mean? Flying
Right.
or whatever.
He's the first president. He broke the record for the most handshakes in a single day.
Oh, wow. I didn't know
He
that.
started in the national parks.
Right. All the
Oh,
national
yeah, that's
parks.
right.
He was part of the Rough Riders.
He got shot.
With DMX and
He
shit?
was actually the last president to fight in a battle.
He got shot
Yep.
and was bleeding and did an hour and a half address to the public while he was bleeding.
Hey, thanks, J-Rad, Tatgun and Dog.
Whoa! Holy shit, Stevie, calm down, bro. Look at that. Blowing speakers.
Froggy Fresh, a.k.a. Krispy Kreme, a.k.a. Tyler the Cassidy. Yeah.
I don't know what any of that means.
I don't either, but it's awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
I tagged him in something the other day. Somebody was selling their tat guns.
Just saying. It's
Uh,
the side shit that works. Oh, well, that's right in your fucking face there.
1936, Bob Dylan walked out on the Ed Sullivan Show.
36?
No, 63.
63.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
sorry.
like, holy
Dyslexic a
shit.
little bit.
My fucking dude, I got like a gnarly
Dyslexic?
fucking headache. Tag gat. That's right. Tag gat, Jared. 1963, Bob Dylan walks out on the Ed Sullivan Show. Do you know why?
63, something to do with the Korean War.
Close. There was that cult that was going on, and his
Hare
song.
Krishna?
I'm not sure
Anyways.
what the cult was called. Yeah, but there was some. Yeah, and it was like affiliated something with like the war shit too.
Yep.
But they wouldn't let him sing "Talkin' John Birch," "Paranoid Blues," because they thought that he was like promoting the cult and all that stuff. And the crazy thing is he actually performed it, as like rehearsal And then they were like, I don't know. And they told him no. And they're like, well, you can do this other song. And obviously the article didn't say it, but he was essentially like, fuck you. I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Right. You're not going to tell me what to do.
Ed Sullivan had a lot of people walk out on him. Well, like all the controversy and stuff. Like, weren't the Sex Pistols on there, or the Beatles, or something, like some other crazy shit?
The Doors.
Yeah. Oh,
The
that's
Doors got
right.
Kicked off for saying,
what was that?
Can't we get more high?
That's right. Yeah, you're not supposed to say that.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, we won't.
Yeah.
And they did anyway.
Man, that would have been so rad to hang out with Jim Morrison. I don't know. I've always been a Doors fan. And
Doors are right.
Me too. Oh, another shout out to Death Toast. Them motherfuckers can play a Doors song, I tell you.
Neat.
They got it done.
Neato.
It was badass, man. I was very impressed. Very impressed.
So I don't know. I guess this would probably be like a new segment on the show or something, being that our podcast listeners, when they listen to it, it comes out on Monday, so it's not the same day that we shoot it live. So I figured we'd just do some This Day in History for Monday, May 16th.
Good morning, Monday, people.
Yeah.
It's the first day of the week.
Yeah, hopefully your drive to work is amazing and your week is just popping off.
Yeah. Best day of the week.
Happy Monday.
A lot of these are sports related, which is kind of cool, I guess, if you like sports. 1894, there was a fire in Boston and it destroyed the South End Grounds baseball stadium and 200 other buildings.
Yeah, the big Boston
That's a lot.
fire. It was a big deal.
You know it's crazy now too, just because like the time that we live in, I guess, so to speak. Like, just imagining, like, back then, like, holy fuck, I bet it was 100 times harder to put out one of them fucking fires, dude.
Yeah, they didn't have... They had those stupid trailers that they pulled behind horses with a... Two dudes had to sit there and pump it.
It's like, hey, there's a fire, hey, there's a
right.
fire, hey, there's a fire, hey, there's a fire. Like, all the way down the block.
Yeah. Get the dude on the horse to ride down to where they got the trailer with the fucking pump manual... water
you
pump.
got somebody like, there's a fire, you see, there's a fire.
Yeah. With one of those megaphones.
Yeah. There's a fire, come in,
just a
get
big
fireman.
The town crier.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you everybody that's watching right now. We appreciate you. I'll give you some more history. In 1927, the New York Yankees, Bob Miseal steals second, third, and home.
Dang. That's
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a feat.
I know, right?
Steal home. Yeah, that's pretty
Stealing
good.
home alone's fucking pretty tough to do, but
Well, like, was it all consecutively,
like,
or did he stole
It
second?
doesn't matter.
Then he stole third. Well,
I guess
makes big
technically-
It
difference.
totally matters because
Yeah.
stealing home is hard to do. Stealing
Right.
second's really hard to do.
Right.
Stealing third's even harder.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Did he? Well, you can't.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Did
So
he steal? They tried to throw the ball and get him
And he
out.
fucked
and
up
he threw
and-
to the wrong
yeah,
person.
that's right.
Stolen bases, it'd be called
Right.
stolen base, then air E whatever.
Yeah.
E5.
I see.
E7.
pretty impressive, though. Pretty
Oh, yeah.
impressive.
Hell yeah.
In 1941, the first radio performance of Robert Russell Bennett's Symphony in D for the Dodgers.
Ooh.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. I didn't have.
D.
I was wondering the same thing. I just didn't have time to like actually. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Dun, 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 or whatever.
Oh, gotcha.
I guess I've never really been to a Dodgers game, so.
I don't know. I was just making a D noise. That has nothing to do with any of it. I don't believe.
1985, Michael Jordan was named the NBA Rookie of the Year.
Oh, dang.
Hell yeah.
He was okay.
I had that card,
Whatever.
too. My stupid ass neighbor. Not even my neighbor. He wasn't my neighbor. He's a friend from school. Jacked all my cards.
That
Bastards.
sucks. I fucking hate thieves. I'd love to.
Dude, my dad.
Let me catch somebody running around my yard at fucking 3 o'clock in the
my
morning
dad
and break
took
into
me
my
to his
house.
and was like, "We're gonna go confront him." And his dad answered the door, and I could see through the crack that he was standing behind the door. And my dad's like, "Is your son here?" And he's like, "No, he's not." And I'm like, "Dad, I can see him." My dad's like, "He's standing behind the door." Well, yeah, we went out in the front yard and fought while our dad stood there. I beat his ass, and I never got my cards back. But
Oh, that sucks.
Because they sold
I
them.
would beat his dad's ass and got my cards back.
There
Dad
was a.
this far away from
Did you rip his dick off?
No, I just.
Did
beat
you
him
see
up.
that video? Yeah. Me and Dave were joking about that so much. Rip his fucking dick off. Like, oh my god, what the?
Well, now that I know how much all those cards are worth, yeah, I probably would now.
Yeah.
If I saw him again, let's fight in the yard again.
I knew back then what I know now.
Right?
Yeah. 1996, Sammy Sosa is the first Cub to hit 2 home runs in 1 inning.
Dang.
Yeah.
One inning. There's
Without steroids.
not. But
Was that pretty?
no, that was not true. But
He was on them bath
during
salts.
that same era, Fernando
Hey.
Tatis fucking hit 2 grand slams in 1 inning.
Oh wow,
That's even better. But
that is
I
pretty
would
dope.
say, but that's
Yeah.
wild.
Going back
8
to baseball
RBIs in
cards,
1 inning.
Yeah.
I had baseball cards that you could straight see.
Whoa, really?
How small they were. Like Barry Bonds and everybody, how small they were.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then 4 years later, they're just fucking jacked and huge.
Josh is fucking time traveler guy.
Right. Right. Hell yeah.
You can see these ones.
What year are you from?
All of them. All of them.
That's awesome. Shout out to Jake's Braves. In 1997, the Braves beat the Cardinals 1-0, and the significance in that is it went 13 innings.
Damn.
That's
What a weird. That's not even that great of a fucking. I'm sorry. It's
It
cool
is.
that
Back then, them
No,
motherfuckers were
in
getting it.
97?
Yeah. That was real baseball.
The
That's
Braves,
when they.
the Braves
Oh,
played
wait, no, it was still
a playoff
baseball.
game with the Astros. Fuck, I want to say in 2001 or 2000. Somewhere around there. They played an 18-inning playoff game.
damn.
Right?
Yes. And the Braves ended up losing.
So my question is that when the extra inning rule came into play?
No, the extra inning rule came into play 2 years ago.
Mm.
That's a new thing. The ghost runner on second.
Yeah.
base, stupid, I hate it.
Yeah, I get pretty mad.
I do get it though because they just want to end the fucking game.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
wants to sit and watch fucking 9 more innings of fucking people not being able to hit a fucking goddamn
Yeah,
changeup in the goddamn dirt. Like,
Yeah.
nobody wants to see that shit. Like, okay, see 9 innings of that. Like, somebody just smash one. Like, no, I get it. I do. But I think it's still fucking cheap.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think I play more of that MLB 22, the show, than I do the Tom Clancy with Dave and
That
the
shit's
color.
fun, huh?
It is, but going back to the extra inning rule, the thing I think I've came pretty close to breaking that controller. I'm not gonna lie.
It's me.
You're tied,
It's me.
and you're the first. What is it? Yeah, you're the first one that's up, and then it's like fucking, 1, 2, 3, and then they got their fucking extra dude, and it's like line drive. Oh, sweet.
Winner.
Line
Right.
drive. Oh,
Well,
great.
just
I
right
figured this
second.
is wasn't gonna happen.
Dude, that's why I quit playing sports games.
Oh, dude, MLB
Literally-
The Show is fucking great though. Like,
It
I
is,
love
it is.
I watched.
It truly
I've
is.
seen Stevie playing it a couple times. It's badass.
Uh-huh.
I agree. But I quit playing those games for that reason because I can't afford to buy another controller.
Dude,
I don't get pissed off at Mario
what's
Kart.
fucked up about that game too is like I do the Diamond Dynasty on that shit. Is what I do, and I build my own team.
Oh yeah,
Right.
What I like to do in all the sports games, like even Madden.
My brother's like that.
Like all your favorite players. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. But Diamond Dynasty is really cool. You gotta earn shit, but it's also like it's gambling. It really is. It's straight up fucking gambling. And like, if you want a fucking good team, you gotta go buy them. You gotta pay $50 and then go get these packs in the fucking deal. And then like you're lucky to get like I've noticed like you get some good players, man. Hell yeah, you can build a team, but then you get like 3 first basemen that are diamond level. Like, fucking gold fucking level right fielders.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? I need a right fielder.
Yeah.
Right.
I did that with one of those hockey games.
I was just going to say that.
Fucking kept doing that. It's like, all right, I'm done. I'm just going to play fucking franchise.
Right. I was just going to say it's the first game I ever did that was on NHL. It was like 12 or something. Is when they first did that, and you could buy the card pack and get your
that game's
players and
that's
build
how
your team. And
like, they have all the diamond players, like diamond level and shit.
In my opinion, I think that the hockey games they're pretty weak, dude.
Yeah,
they're pretty weak. As far as the skill, like, well, okay, so I think it was, man, it's been fucking years, but every year one of them hockey games would come out, I would get it, right? Well, there was a couple years in a row where you could actually break the glass, like check them, boom, and then, they'd stop the game, da-da-da-da. You can't do that anymore.
Right.
So it's like, man, I know it's like something small, but it's like,
I know what you mean.
Me and Dag and I'd be like, dude, I'm going to fucking throw you through the glass. Shit.
Hell yeah.
The other, when you were talking about like you have to pay to get stuff, Snoop Dogg is on Call of Duty Vanguard.
Oh yeah,
$30. Are you kidding me?
To play as Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, and you might get like a gun or something, but
that's the thing, man. It's gambling. Like, what was that game? Overwatch, I think, was the one that really got busted for online gambling for kids.
Right. Really?
Like, what I was telling you earlier, like, what I was doing is the same shit. They would play a game and, like, it would do, like, pretty much a lottery of your guns and your weapons and your products. And then, like, you would have to insert more money. Same shit. It's literally fucking gambling. I think it was Overwatch. No, it was Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Fortnite. Yeah, it was
makes
Fortnite
sense.
that got busted for like being gambling online. They made the purchasing center as opposed to you get rewarded for this and that. Yeah.
Well, that's even like those some of those wrestling games. Like, okay, do you remember when like you would play a game and then like if you would beat something, you'd unlock the character?
Yeah.
Well, now on those games, you know what I mean? I would rather play with all the old school people, but you got to pay for them.
Dude.
You can't unlock
So
shit.
in that baseball game, man, like I have Rogers Hornsby on my lineup and he's like a bad motherfucker. And I luckily landed him somehow. I didn't even know, but it's like, holy fuck. Like I got Rogers Hornsby, but like to get Mike Trout in that game is like, it's a feat. And there's a TikTok on, it's actually 2022. There's a TikTok about a guy that just had his baby in the hospital and he hooked up fucking the show while fucking mom and baby were napping. And he landed Mike Trout. He's like, oh my God, I'll be. He got him and like, it's that rare.
Yeah, wow.
All the views. I mean, it's weird. It's like, it is gambling.
Yeah. Sorry, we could have got off topic. On May 16th, 1970, Ernie Banks hit 500 home runs.
The Cubs third baseman?
Yeah. Then I was wondering, so I'm sure is that movie with Jesus. It's like one of my favorite comedians, and I can't even think of it.
Rookie of the Year? Where he
No.
hurts his arm?
No, not that one. It's Jesus Christ. I can't think of what the fuck his name is. Bernie Mac.
Oh, Mr. 3000.
Yeah, I wonder if that movie's based off of that guy's career, maybe.
No. Because, no, I don't think so. I think that's just a,
Made up shit.
yeah, because there's no basis really for that one. Because he came out of retirement for his 3000th hit. Right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
One of
so-
the best all time, Roberto Clemente, died the day of his 3000th.
Jeez.
One of my favorite ball players, one of them of all time. Clemente is up there for sure.
I'd have to say mine would be Griffey. I've been a fan of him for.
I mean, dude, there's so many old school
There
players.
is.
Like, a good Clemente, Mantle.
Ooh.
Love Jeter.
Who's your favorite pitcher?
Greg Maddox, hands down.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson.
I was
probably the
just
most
gonna
dominant
say-
of all time.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson was one of my favorites.
When he was locked in, anyways, he was pretty erratic. But when
And he broke the Matrix.
he killed the bird,
Yeah.
dude.
That's a
so
like.
wicked. But like, you can't argue, like, steroids aside, like you can't
Yeah.
argue that Roger Clemens.
That was the other pitcher that came to my
I
mind.
fucking hate that guy, but he's by far.
Dude,
not-
Nolan Ryan was a fucking badass.
Yeah.
Nolan Ryan was a bad motherfucker, but Greg Maddox by far my favorite because like that guy didn't throw 95. He painted corners at 88.
Right,
and
right.
Fucking had pitches that would
Yeah,
start
just
like
hard to
here,
hit.
and then like end
Right.
up here, right in the middle of the zone where you're supposed to smash a home run. You know,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
constantly.
What
like,
was the other fucking dude on the Diamondbacks?
Kurt Schilling?
Yeah, I met my brother and I were in Durango, Colorado. We lived in Pagosa, and we drove to Durango, Colorado to buy the new MLB fucking game that year, and Kurt Schilling was on the front of it. And we're standing in the fucking aisle looking at games, and this lady comes up and she's like, "Will you help me find this game?" And my brother's like, "Yeah, no problem. What are you looking for?" And she's like, "Well, I'm looking for the baseball
Hey, what's
game
up,
that
Corey?
has my son on it." And my brother's like, "What?" She's like, "Well, it's like a new baseball game, and he's on the front of it." And she's like, "Are you talking about this game?" And it's all Kurt Schilling, and she's like, "Yeah, that's my kid." And it was fucking crazy.
Oh wow.
We met Kurt
That's an
Schilling's
old-
mom in
old
Walmart.
game, then. That's an old ass game. That was probably pre MLB. That's probably EA Sports.
It was EA Sports.
Yeah.
Sorry, not MLB. Whatever.
Because MLB, the show's been a Sony exclusive all the
Right? No,
until
it was
this year.
it was EA Sports. Whatever the fuck they called the
Oh god.
baseball game for that. But yeah, it had Kurt Schilling on there, and that lady was like, "Oh yeah, that's it." And my brother's like, "For real, you're Kurt Schilling's mom? That's crazy. I'm from Arizona, blah blah blah." You know.
I mean, we
Wow.
got Wyoming native Brandon Nemo playing for the Nets.
I seen that, yeah.
That's cool.
Fuck the Mets.
Debo's a big. I don't think he's watching anymore, but Debo's a big Mets fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anybody watching anymore?
Yeah,
Three
Corey.
people still?
Shout out to Corey. He's watching out of Platte, South Dakota.
Woo woo!
Hopefully all is well with you, man. We'll get back there one of these days.
Yeah.
1986. Top Gun premieres.
Oh, did you
shit.
hear about the Rotten Tomato score on the sequel?
On the new one?
100%. They said it's a great fucking sequel. And I'm
Really?
stoked to know
Really?
it.
Really?
Yep, they said it's one of the all-time great sequels.
Huh.
Another.
Which I love Top Gun.
Yeah, I'm a
did.
Tom Cruise
I
fan.
love, dude.
I did.
I'm
I
not
wa-
a
I-
Tom Cruise fan, but
I was a Tom Cruise fan
I like
until
Top Gun. That shit's cool, dude. Danger Zone fucking
Yeah.
kicks on. They're hitting afterburners.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I want to
that-
fly.
He's like, getting it down the freaking runway on his fucking crotch rocket and shit. Yeah.
He's got that chick on the back.
Yeah.
He ends up banging her.
It was a pretty cool movie, man. I
Why
just
did I say that?
fell out of being a fan of his when I learned his shit.
He's a Scientologist.
Yes.
Who gives a fuck?
It's weird.
In 1986, this is a good one. Bobby Ewing comes back from the dead on Dallas. Remember that
yeah.
show?
My grandma would know what you're talking
Really?
about.
I was gonna say I remember my
it was
grandparents
like a,
had watched that shit. It
It
was
was all the rich ass oil people and shit.
in Texas and
gosh.
whatnot.
Yeah.
It was when I was writing all this stuff down, and I was thinking about it. And in a nutshell, it's a soap opera
Yes.
that men can watch too and feel like
Yellowstone?
exactly.
I don't like that.
I haven't watched
I
it.
did. I
I
don't
watched
either.
it.
Yeah.
It's a fucking soap opera.
The only other thing that I got for the history on May 16th is it's a little bit farther back. 1866, Charles E. Hires invents Hires root beer.
Oh, that's right. He was. Bart's one for first. It was Hires.
Yeah.
Root beer is what? Made from sassafras?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did have one. Oh wait, I do get a couple. I got a question for you. Yep. This is actually it kind of made me think too.
Oh,
It came from Miss Mabry. Why is a lion supposedly the king of the jungle when he doesn't even live in the jungle?
exactly, dude. I know that. Tigers live in the jungle. Lions are kings of the savannah.
Yeah.
Not the fucking jungle. Maybe it used to be a jungle before it got deforested, but and that's where it came from. But
There's an old like a story thing. My grandpa used to tell me his version of it, but it originated as an African story, and it's called the something monkey. I can't think of the name of it. Signifying monkey is what it's called, and like old African American comedians and artists and stuff would tell their versions of it. And I looked it all up because it was a big thing in my family. When my grandpa would get drunk, he would say this whole thing, and it's
Oh yeah,
Pretty
I
much
do remember that stuff.
when
yeah.
the lion would come through the jungle and the monkey be in the tree, and he'd be like fucking with the lion and talking shit and saying, "Yeah, fuck you," and then end of the story is monkey falls down or whatever, and the lion gets him, and is like, "Yeah, you've been talking shit. Now I got your ass," kind of a thing. But I looked it up, and it is from way old school African
Really?
story that was told, and it made it sound like a jungle,
Yeah.
like you were just saying. Maybe
Maybe
way back
deforestation.
then it was a lot more trees and forests
so when
and
I
shit.
signed up for college and enrolled in all that shit,
Oh yeah, congratulations on that, buddy.
Woo
Thanks,
woo!
they're talking about foreign languages, like the obvious one's Spanish. They said the next one's French.
Hmm.
I was like, holy shit!
Yeah.
What? Why? Do you know why?
Huh.
Do you know why?
Do I know why the
Yes.
next language is
Big
French?
language is French. Why?
Because it's directly tied to Latin and shit?
No, it's not. Absolutely not.
I don't know.
Not at all. It's because there's a whole continent called Africa that was colonized by the French that's about to be bought out by the Chinese for all the oil. It's about to be fucking completely capitalized because there's tons of oil, and they all want rescued, every single country,
Right.
and they all speak French.
Wow. Huh.
Most of them.
See, that's another cool thing you get when you listen to the Three Wheel Bicycle podcast. You learn stuff,
Yeah.
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
we ain't just some knuckleheads. I
You
mean,
gotta
we
turn
are
your
in a
volume
sense,
up little,
but so there was some. I'm gonna do a little bit of research on it. It like kind of intrigued me. One of my favorite artists is David Cho, and he actually took a trip to go find the last dinosaur.
The last dinosaur.
The last dinosaur, and
Isn't that a crocodile?
it's a very big thing. It's
Well, no, I get what he's saying, but
Be-
yeah.
there's
These
like
have been unchanged for billions of years, so you could argue that's a dinosaur too.
well, so and it sucks because I obviously didn't look into it that far, but where he went to go look for this dinosaur where it's at, there is so much land that is like untouched and everything. So like,
Right.
who knows?
You
But
know
it's like a
there's-
legend type thing that there's the one dinosaur. That
You know, there's civilizations, island civilizations. I can't remember the name of it specifically, but that have never seen outside
Yeah.
world,
Yep.
and they won't like make contact with them because they.
But how do we know that? Because that contradicts exactly
Right.
what you just said. If they'll never see the outside world, how do we know that?
Because there's been people that have went there and
We
seen
tried-
these people,
But
they won't.
But we'd have never seen them. They'd have never seen us. What they do? Close their eyes, like we didn't see you.
We got drones and shit now.
They're like
probably
aliens.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like
You
aliens, yeah.
understand what I'm getting at?
Right,
there? No,
yes,
that's
I do.
bullshit. That's not-
Right.
But there are tribes I'm sure that have never seen modern civilization. There has
Right.
to be.
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, the funny thing is that little episode that I watched, because like he made a documentary about it and everything, and he's like, "Yeah, we're just like trying to like go look for this dinosaur, and like they think we're here to film pygmy porn." Really? Yeah. But he was like getting like, frustrated about
Right,
it,
right.
and which is like really cool too in a sense because like outside of all this other shit, I guess what would it be called? Like I can't even think of the word for it right now. Distractions, I guess, in a sense, from like what he was trying to do, and he was still just like,
Right.
fuck you. I came here to see this fucking dinosaur.
Right.
How are we doing on time?
We're over now.
Are we?
Just real quick, the pygmy thing. I'm sure everybody knows about the fucking
Wyoming one.
yeah. There's that they found in the
Outside
fucking
of Thermopolis, right?
no, in Seminole Mountains.
Okay, so there's
They're
some
in the
outside
Seminole
of
Mountains.
and then there's some outside of Jeffrey
Right.
City.
Right.
We should do-
Which
and
is the
that's
thing.
right. If you are Google Earthing
Well,
it,
like
it's pretty
Thermop
fucking
is different, but Seminole and Jeffrey City
Right.
are one and the same, I guess.
Yeah.
Ish.
well. They're quite a
Part
ways
of it's
apart, but
No,
yes,
I get it. Anyways,
they have found lots,
Yep.
and it's real shit. There's no fucking around. The sheep eaters, the Native Americans, have said that old school people that carry down the stories are like,
Yeah.
yeah, that shit was real. They called them the sheep eaters. They were real tiny little people, and I mean tiny fucking people.
I'm gonna do some digging this next week because we got Little Shop of Burgers on next week, and they, you know what I mean. They get down with that kind of stuff too.
Right.
You know what I mean,
Right.
and which is
Well, I
I'll
thought
probably make a really rad fucking episode.
I thought that was a good thing that we were
actually,
talking
look
about
it up,
weird
man.
Wyoming
I will.
shit.
Like there's an unsolved mysteries out on it, and like that one's outside of Thermop. But I know what you're talking about. I had a teacher in junior high when I lived in Lander. Where was she from? I want to say she was from Jeffrey City or Mud. She was one of the few people from Muddy Gap.
Oh,
Right.
okay,
Yes,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Like she was from one of the fucking one of the few of those little tiny ass towns. One of the two.
Yeah, like 5 people.
Yeah, but she was telling me about like stories of like her grandpa saying like fucking little people fucking out in the middle of nowhere, fucking
Right. Dude, me and my buddy Jesse were out in the
tiny
Seminole
fucking
Mountains
people.
looking for gold in creeks and stuff, and like literally felt like something was watching us and shit.
Yeah.
Like it was weird.
The natives back home used to talk about, like, you know, the little. Apparently, they were like little green men, and like they'd like bang on your house or whatever, or wherever. And if you looked at them, then like bad shit would happen to you, I guess.
Right.
But who knows? It's very interesting, and I kind of want to do some
they
digging.
have them in the Fort Casper Museum. You can go see.
Is it up there?
I don't know if it's there at the moment.
It's at fucking the Tate Museum at the college.
Well, they at some points. I don't know when they have the history of Wyoming thing going on and shit at the fort over there, or not the fort, at Fort Casper Museum.
Oh, I got you.
They have that all on display. I took my kids there and was showing them, and they're like, "That's crazy," you know. And they got the little mummified little
80 years
baby
old.
one, yeah. And then they
The
got
size
the
of a
old
baby.
lady. Yeah.
You know, I just realized it's funny. I just asked you how long we're going, and I noticed you looked down, and it's right fucking there.
Oh yeah, an hour, 11 minutes, and 19, 20 seconds.
Another thing, I don't know if it'd be sick. Who cares? So I go through Facebook and look at the ads and stuff like that all the time, and I get a chuckle out of some of them. I ain't gonna go through all of them. I'll go through one of them. Somebody was on Facebook the other day selling a used candle. Used once.
Perfect.
We don't use candles. We don't use candles. We use Sensies.
I use wax
Okay.
melts. Wax melts, man.
Why? Okay, I guess my question is, why would you try to resell a fucking used candle, dude?
Because they paid a lot of money for it.
Depends on what it smells like, dude. Money talks.
If
man.
it's one of those
I'm in
woodwick
the
ones,
True, but that's almost like some crackhead shit,
if
dude.
it's one of those woodwick
Fuck
fucking
around, I'm
ones,
in the candle game. And this candle is fucking dope.
I
Oh
dig
yeah,
those
I'm with you
woodwick
on that
ones.
too.
I
Yeah,
like the ones that have the woodwick and it fucking crackles and shit.
it blew me away, dude. You know what I mean? You always see like cars or
Well, it's like used fucking mattress. Who the
Man, I
fuck
got this
wants to buy
candle.
that shit?
I got this candle, man.
I'll suck your dick.
Ooh, Corey, I'm gonna have to get with you on that. His grandma used to talk about Gypsies by New Holland back in the 30s. See, that's some stuff I should probably know too, because I think we're like related somehow or something. I know you're married to my cousin, I believe.
Hey, my grandma is Black Dutch. And she told us all the time when I was a little kid, Grandma, what are you? I'm a gypsy. And in my head, I'm like, you don't have a crystal ball or the thing around it. You're not a gypsy.
Gypsies mean more than
Right.
crystal.
Well, I didn't know till I'm older. And I went back to Wisconsin, and some of my grandma's cousins and shit was like, yeah, she was Black Dutch. She's really a gypsy. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Corey, I'm gonna send you a message via Facebook in like next couple days. Let me know some more about that stuff because I want to talk about it.
yeah.
It's pretty rad. Anyway, good.
I gotta pee.
Okay. On that note, thank you everybody that tuned into the live show. Thank you everybody that's listening on the Anchor, Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, Google. Thank you everybody that's been following us on the Instagram, the Twitter. I forgot to shout out to Vanderheiden Design if you need any spray paint art. I got you.
Whoa, that guy's pretty good.
And we're on, and I guess we're on YouTube too, but I don't really download a bunch of content on there. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Tune in next week. Little Shop of Burgers is going to be here. So pumped to have them guys back.
Band Repent.
Oh yeah, the band Repent plays tomorrow night at Oil City. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. We
Proof
will
of
see
life,
you
y'all.
next week. Cheer.
Appreciate ya.
That was me.
Oh.
I I hit that thing every time. Well, when I go on the thing and it, on here,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
says
I just
that
know
shit.
that. Well, that's crazy because that was the first time I noticed that shit. Fuck, I gotta piss, dude. I gotta pee.
Oh, stop recording. I clicked stop recording, motherfucker. Oh, no, I didn't.